Hello everybody, I am a guy with a yo-yo. For today's throw, we're going to take a look at the intro by One Drop Yo-Yos. You'll find out why this yo-yo is absolutely the best value you can get in 2020 and how it was designed to be a thank you to all throwers everywhere. But first, the Community Spotlight. Welcome to the Community Spotlight, where we showcase something different from the community every video. Joining us today in the Spotlight is Omer Allah from Egypt. Thanks again for joining us in the Spotlight. Now, on to the story. To get a good handle on where this throw came from, first, let's dive into One Drop Yo-Yos and what they're all about. You probably already knew that One Drop is run by David and Sean from their shop in Eugene, Oregon. You also know that they design and produce everything locally in the United States. What you might not know is that before they became the stuff of yo-yo legend, they started as a contract machine shop all the way back in 2001. By day, David and Sean worked their 9-to-5s, but at night, they toiled in the shop, working on a wide variety of different projects. In 2002, David saw a metal ball bearing yo-yo in a kite shop and brought up the idea in discussions with Sean as a possible business idea. After some debate, the pair decided against making yo-yos as they didn't have the needed equipment at the time. It wouldn't be until 2007 that they revisited the idea when they received a great pitch for a new throw. Refusing to ignore Destiny's call any longer, in 2009 they moved exclusively into yo-yo production. The One Drop story is too big for one video, so keep an eye out for more in the future. One Drops tends to have non-traditional stories to go with their throws. The intro is no exception to this rule. In recognition of where they came from, the intro was designed as a thank you to both old and new customers. Retailing at a modest $44, it's a callback to when One Drop started to get traction in the community around 2008 with the release of their third throw, the M1. The concept behind the M1 was to produce a budget-friendly metal throw, which at the time was pretty rare within the industry. The intro was a callback to simpler times. With a pocket-friendly diameter and a lot of rim weighting, it honors the legacy of One Drop while incorporating the design improvements that they've learned along the way. The fact that all One Drop Yo-Yos are locally produced and designed in the United States is something of note, since they're the only option for large volume yo-yo production in North America today. This is a 6061 aluminum monometal. It weighs in at 66 grams. That's a little bit heavy for some throws, but on this it's perfectly balanced and just feels great. It's powered by the rim weighting that this yo-yo has. You'll notice it does not have a lip for thumb grinds, unfortunately, but it's kind of a retro themed yo-yo, so at the time thumb grinds really weren't as prevalent as they have been lately. You'll notice there's a slight bump around the response pad area to help reduce that string. It ships with the standard One Drop 10 ball flat bearing. However, I've switched mine out to another bearing. It also ships with the silicone One Drop pads, but I've changed mine out to the red silicone as I always do. It has these pretty nice diameter of 54 millimeters, which is a little bit below the standard of 56, but it feels great. And nobody does undersized like One Drop, whether it be a full size yo-yo or undersized yo-yo that plays full size. All One Drops that I've encountered so far are really solid. It doesn't have side effects. It has a tapped axle, but it's no side effects needed. It just feels absolutely great. The catch zone is a full-size catch zone, but the profile width on this is a little bit narrow at 41 millimeters, so you might have to pay a little bit more attention as you're throwing. But this yo-yo is very, very smooth, very stable, and it has that rim weighting to help you get those extra couple of tricks out. And if you were wondering what the inside of the yo-yo looks like, this is it. Although all of these throws play different from each other, I did want to show you some things that have similar size to the intro. So right here we have the Essence by General Yo, and back here we have the Parlay, which is a collaboration between Static Code and One Drop. So the Essence and the intro are very similar in shape as far as their width. The Essence is a little bit wider than the intro, but they are shaped very similarly. Of course, they do have some play differences, but as far as the shapes go, they are shaped pretty close together. And for these two, the intro is just a hair bit wider than the Parlay, but it's not really that noticeable. But the response area is significantly different from the Parlay. You see the Parlay has those grooves there, but the intro does not. The intro also has a slightly bigger bump than the Parlay. Obviously, all of these yo-yos play unique, but this is just so you can kind of see where they fit when it comes to size. In closing, I really enjoyed the intro from One Drop Yo-Yos. It is just an excellent yo-yo. It's not an excellent budget yo-yo, it's just an excellent yo-yo. The weight distribution on it, the spin times, the shape, the profile, just the feel in the hand. This is an excellent yo-yo, and the fact that it started off as $44 just absolutely blows my mind. I really appreciate One Drop Yo-Yos for taking the time out to design this and make sure they put it out at an affordable price with the idea of getting it into more players' hands. Question of the day for you. Do you own any One Drop Yo-Yos? What was the first One Drop you picked up? Let me know in the comments below. As always, links to everything are in the description, along with some other cool things you might want to check out. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, later days.